Hi, I'm Dr. Sulata Shenoy, Psychologist and Director, Turning Point, Center for Psychological Assessments, Therapies and Counseling, Jayanagar, Bengaluru. We are all going through a period of stress and this can impact us throughout our lives. What does stress do to the mind and the body? Stress has been found to have an effect on the central nervous system, leading to what is called the flight, freeze or fight responses. So either the stress can cause a person to freeze, just to be immobile, or it can cause the person to fight back, or it can, in the interest of survival, the person would be fleeing from the scene. So in the face of danger, this is how nature or the human body is designed to combat stress. Now the stress can be either positive, tolerable or toxic in increasing doses. So what is positive stress? Positive stress is something like you're preparing for a presentation or you're going for an interview where you are hopeful of getting the job, or you want something for your personal advancement, or a big event in the family is happening like a marriage or birth of a child. So all this will naturally cause some amount of apprehension and some amount of anxiety, but the end of it is always something that is you can look forward to. So that is a positive stress. Tolerable stress is when there is a little bit of anxiety that lingers, but still a person would be able to handle it without much damage to himself or anybody else in the environment. Now stress can become toxic under three conditions. One is when it is severe. So the stress is so severe that the person has no respite from it. Or secondly, it is frequent. It's almost on a daily basis. So sometimes you see in war-torn areas or zones, there is always a constant fear of for survival, fear of annihilation, and this causes the body and mind to respond in different ways. And the third is that it is very prolonged, severe, prolonged and frequent. So it is very frequent. So continuously you are bombarded with things that you are unable to handle. So this is what is called toxic stress. So when this happens, this can impact on a person and leave lifelong scars, which are called post-traumatic stress disorder symptoms, sometimes ranging up into an entire person's life. So a person needs to understand what is the stress. First of all, try to remove the stressors as far as possible. Remove the person from the stress or strife-torn area. Second is provide therapy, provide some kind of treatment, as well as succor or some kind of solace to the person, so that the person doesn't have to face the toxic stress anymore. So first is removal, then rehabilitation of the person under toxic stress.